Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 6. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolute phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
From the gun on third down, Harris. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Jones. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Here's Jones on third down. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Harris. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play call stop us, or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the 16, Jones. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Harris. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be it. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On first down, Pickett to the 27-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Pat Freiermuth, the intended target.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Harris. High throw, but the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 21-0 our score after 1. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 3 yards out.
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
And oh, it's blocked. And now the Dolphins have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Newton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Jones now on 1st and 10. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 22-yard scamper. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Harris to throw on 3rd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Looking to throw. Harris. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Harris. His throw incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun. He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he is going to lose yardage here. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Jones on the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Harris.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They'll run on first down. Pickett, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and the tackle going to be made at the 38. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Harris from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and they will remain well behind.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jones.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Rashad Bateman, as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Harris now. A final shot before break. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turned.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there. And now it's second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Newton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And quickly they get to the line. On third down, Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired. And
that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the 24, Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Here's Harris throwing on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Harris. He completes it to Olave. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. To throw is Harris. To throw on second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now Harris on third down.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you could probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Off play action. Jones. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Dolphins are pouring it on.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown. Run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
And we're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things?
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out.
Nice pick up of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Pickett, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.